Hi there, hope to find you well. In this video I bring the first channel collaboration with Kaiweets. I'm gonna be honest here, Kaiweets wasn't on my radar, but I've been seeing some things about their products that caught my attention, and when they reached out asking if I would like to test this product, I didn't thought twice and accepted. I am talking about the HT118E, a 20,000 counts or 4.5 digits multimeter packed with functions. But these days all the multimeters are, so the question is, does it worth your time and money? Let's find out in a bit. But since this unit was sent with no costs to me for the review, I just want to thank Kaiweets for their collaboration and all my viewers that have been sponsoring the channel by using the affiliate links on the description or the affiliate access links on the screen. Just enter them in your browser and you will be redirected to AliExpress or Amazon again, and you will be helping with your purchases without any costs to you. Unlike the previous reviews, today I'm making this intro after already tested the multimeter, so I'm just gonna make a small pause here to show you the features, highlights and the performance tests on this bad boy. And I will be back in the end with the conclusion. Okay, that's the time to open this box and see what was delivered. It has this package, it's hard cards. Yeah, nothing special. Let's open and see what we have in it. Okay, so we have here a bag for carrying the multimeter. Very nice. Okay, let's start by here. We have a user manual. Yeah, the small letters, I cannot understand what is there. I really need to upgrade my glasses. Yeah. So we have a set of lids, normal multimeter lids. Okay, 2 batteries, very nice. So we have also a temperature probe, and finally we have the multimeter. Let's take this out of the bag and let's see the first impressions. So we have this cover, this seems a rubber cover around it. It's pretty hard to take it out. Yeah, but yeah, this is a rubber. It will prevent some slipping, but not much. Okay, if you force it, you can take it out, as you see. Okay, let's put it in again. Okay, in the back we have the place for storing the lids while not using, and also it seems to have here a hole for a screw, so you can put this on the wall, something like that. We have also a light, a flashlight, and it seems that we have here a range sensitivity sensor. Yeah, the buttons seems to have a nice touch. They are quite loud. This button is quite loud to work. Yeah. Some rubber buttons, and that's it. The normal socket inputs. Okay, let's put the batteries in this and see how it works. Okay, so we have batteries in the multimeter. Let's power it on. As you can see, it has big letters, very nice and easy to read letters. We have a function button, hold, max minimum, and a light. Let's start with the light. We have a backlight. Okay, easy to turn on and off. And also, if we press this one for a little bit, a longer press, it will power the flashlight. long press again, and it disables the flashlight. We have also here the NCV sensor, the near contact sensor. So yeah, so in terms of this rotary selector, it's quite loudly, but it seems very precise and it's soft to use. Yeah, seems to work okay. One amazing thing is he always tell you where to connect your leads. Yeah, for example, if we go to, I don't know, temperature, no, okay, this is milliamps, I think microamps, microamp and amps. It will tell you where to connect NCV or live wire. If we select live, he will tell you to connect here. Yeah, amazing. To select the several functions of each option in this scale, just press function. For example, we are now using AC, DC again, and yeah, DC millivolts, AC millivolts. We have also the frequency of the signal when measuring the voltage or the amperage. For example, in here we have the duty cycle with percentage and the frequency, ohms and continuity and stuff like that. Just change here, continuity, ohms, as we have three functions in this one, capacitance and temperature, Fahrenheit and Celsius. We don't have any probe connected here, so it uses the environment temperature. And of course we have the live and amps in this part. So let me take the lids off of the bag. I should have done this before. And let's start testing this baby. The lids are those, well, nothing special, but it will do the job. They are plastic, not silicone. Quite stiff, but yeah, it will work. So let's put here the first. Sorry. Okay, so I'm gonna take the cap, connect here, and another one. Backlight. Okay, and for contact, let me take this protection out. We can take it out. Okay, it will be easier to connect. Oops, it's not in the sound one. It seems pretty fast to detect instantly. Yeah, it seems to work okay. So let's start testing this. I have here my usual boards for testing, just missing the voltage. Where is it? The voltage reference. Here it is. So welcome to the party. So let's start with the voltage. I have here the reference voltage generator. It will generate 2.5 volts, 5 volts, 7.5 and I believe 10. So in 2.5 volts he detects, let me put this right so we don't have any issues, 2.4998, yeah, almost there. Almost there. It seems okay. Let's pass to 5 volts. Whoa, pretty near the 5 volts. Only one digit above, so awesome. 7.5. Didn't change. Let's change this. 7.5. Only one digit also on the sides. Okay, and 10 volts. Whoa, pretty impressed with this one. Pretty impressed, really. Okay, this was the voltage reference test. Let's try now my millivolt board. I have to connect this to the power supply. Just a second. So to test this, I will have to connect it to my power supply. So I decided to test also the output of my Rigol DP832, a very linear, reliable power supply. Let's start with something like, I don't know, 1 volt. Power this on, and yeah. So 1 volt. On Kaiweets we have 1 volt with 4 digits, very good. 0024 and 0010 here on Unity. I will now start increasing the voltage by 1 volt at a time, and we can take this up to 30 volts. Let's first put this at 10 volts. So we have in the Kaiweets 10 volts, 002. This is neglectable. It's between the error margin of the multimeter, but very accurate. My Unity 61E, also a very good multimeter, give me 9 volts, 0.988. It's a bit off, this one. So let's take this to, let's see, 15 volts. 15. Okay, also in the mush. Very accurate, this one. I'm loving it. And my reliable Unity 14978. It's a bit off also, so I think I should calibrate this one. 20 volts, 1999, 20 is oscillating between the two. In here I have 1997, not bad, but this one is perfect. And let's take this to 25 volts. 26, 25, 25. Now we have 25 volts. Okay, and the power supply, it's outputting 25 volts, 0.001. So in this one we have 2594, 2595, 25 to the point. So it still is more accurate. So I took to the maximum of the power supply, that is 30 volts. So we have 2999, 2994. So yeah, I think this is pretty much on the mush. Let's see how it handles the millivolt board. So I have already here my millivolt board powered up. We are back to the leads. I choose millivolts in the selector. Let's put here the common and see what we get on the millivolts. 10 millivolts first. So we have 10.58. It seems okay. 25 millivolts, 25.20. And don't forget that this is not exactly the voltage, because this is a voltage divider. 50 millivolts, also good. Pretty quick to get there. 100 millivolts, 9986, 78, yeah, also good. And I think what happened here, maybe I will have to change the range. Yeah, it's on the max. Let's change here. So 250 millivolts, 251, also good. 500 millivolts, yep. 1 volt, 98. I think this is okay because it's the value that normally gives. Also 2.48, also good. And let's see if we can read the 5 volts. 455. Yeah, it seems it can go there. I will not complain about this because this is always a bit weird in the 5 volts on this board. So in terms of millivolts, I think that we are done. It keeps getting closer to the value, so let's move on. Let's try some resistance and capacitance. Okay, so I have here set up my decade programmable resistor board, this small thing. Right now I have this for 1 ohm, is recording 3 ohms. Let me move this to 9 ohms. Okay, it's recording 13. Let me try something in the, I don't know, 1 kilo ohm. 1 kilo ohm seems pretty good. 9 kilo ohms. Yeah, awesome. Pretty good. Don't forget the resistance is never at the same voltage that it says it is. It's not an exact science. We have here 10k. Yeah. So the one before is 1k. Let me go back. This one was 1k. Okay. 1k, yeah. So let's see 90k, how much it will show. Pretty on the mush. Okay. 1 mega ohm. Yeah, nice. And finally we have 9 mega ohms. So I think in terms of resistance it is pretty well. Let me just test with this. I have always this around on my desk. It was not stored. This is a 680k resistance. Yeah, it's on mega, but it's 680 exactly. Pretty good. Yeah, really satisfied with this. The values are awesome. The accuracy is very good. So the first, let me take this to this side. It will be much easier for me. Okay, so the first value that I will start to measure is 1 microfarads. Let's see. Okay, awesome. Very good. Don't forget that this might have different values from capacitor to capacitor. This is also 1 microfarad. If I activate the second one, should be 2. Yes. So let's start with 10 microfarads. 9.8. Okay. Let's see another one to see what else we have. 10.7. So very good. Let's try one on the middle. Also 10.2. I think that's okay. We can consider this a win. Let's start with 100 microfarads. And I think this one is a bit below. Yeah, 99. 98, but the last one on the last tests I made, it's better. It's 100. Yeah, pretty right on the value. So the next one is 1000. Let me take the cables out of the way. The next one is 1000 microfarads. Let's start with the first selector. Okay, 963. Let's see the last one. 959. Okay. We have here a small difference. Let's try one on the middle. Okay, this one. And keep the other on the place. So this one is near the 1000, it's 977. Another one. Yeah, 938. Well, in the 1000 value, it's a little far for 1000, but even so, the rest is pretty accurate, and I'm not sure that's not because of the capacitors. So, yeah, I think this is also a win overall. Moving on. Okay, so now I'm just preparing here the probe that is delivered with the multimeter. As you can see, it tells you where connect. Let's connect as it tells. And right now the temperature that is here is 24 degrees. I will now try to heat up this with my hands. It should be get around 33 to 34 degrees because it's the external temperature. Yeah, it's almost there. It's the normal that you get when you are holding a probe in your hand. And I think this is pretty accurate. 33.9. If you use a thermometer, normally it will have 36 degrees. But that is on an armpit or something like that. On the hand, it's an extremity of the body. Normally it will not have that temperature. Yeah, also good. Okay, so in terms of live and NCV, we have here a live cable. And we have the sensor over here. As you can see, it detects current and it will warn you about it. Let me take this off. Yeah, red light. Okay, this is the NCV function. If we change to the live function, as you can see, it is showing you where you have to connect the cable. Let's connect it there. Again, be very careful when using this on 22 or that kind of high voltage. Okay, in this one we don't have live, but in here we have. And as you can see, the screen turns red, warning you that this is where you have the live signal. Okay, nothing here. Again, you have it here. So since I have here the cable, I will now try to connect here to measure the live current. This is AC. Let me change to AC, and let's see. I first will connect this one and very carefully insert the second one. As you can see, we have 233 volts, 50 hertz, and the screen turns red. Let me show. It doesn't matter if you have backlight or not. The screen turns this red or orange color to warn you that you are working with electricity that can kill you. So, okay, be very careful when using this on this kind of voltage. Okay, take this out, and the other one. Yeah, all good, all normal again. Okay, so the only thing is missing to test is the frequency reader, detection, measurement, whatever. Let me move this to frequency. Right now I have 1 kilohertz sine wave. Let's turn the channel on. 1 kilohertz, it detects 9099 hertz, so it's 1 kilohertz. Let's move this to 10 kilohertz. Okay, also good. let's move to 1 megahertz. Still 1 digit off, but pretty near the 1 megahertz. I will move this 1 megahertz at a time up to 10. That is the limit. At least in the user manual says it is a limit. It's always 1 digit off. Yes, 9, 10. This is the limit. Let me see. I will force it to 11, and it still keeps going. 15 megahertz. Okay, 21, 20, 19. 90 is the limit. I'm taking this to almost 20. The user manual says that the limit is 10 megahertz. 20, it will show you that it's out of range. Okay, so now it's teardown time. Okay, so we have here open this little rubberish protection. It took me a while to get it out. It's well stuck in the multimeter. So let's zoom in and see what we have here. Okay, here we have it. In terms of components, it's nothing special. We have here the speaker, some inductors, resistance, miscellaneous components, nothing truly special. We have here the processor. It's scratched out. I cannot tell you what it is. We have the flashlight LED. In here we have the NCV detector sensor, some crystal, and curiously enough, in here we have an EPROM, a 2K EPROM, another scratch out IC here, and yeah, going down we have some ceramic fuses. We have 2 of them. It seems pretty good. And yeah, nothing really special in here. We have this TM1621B. This is the LSD controller. We have these small springs for connecting with the batteries. And basically that's it. It's a pretty neat and organized board, but almost empty from this side. In terms of the whole board, here you have it. We have here reinforced tracks for high current. Yeah, it seems very well built, but very simple. I will say that most of the functions will be on the processor and this IC here. So, okay, let's close this and move on. Okay, all done. To wrap this up, as usual, I will leave here my opinion on this multimeter, but as always, this is my 5 cents on the topic. I left through the video enough information for you to build your own conclusions. The finishing still needs to be worked. It has all it needs, but it feels a bit cheap. And to be honest, that's not the feeling you get while using it. It will be nice when the cover matches the book, if you know what I mean. In terms of functionality, it's very complete and you have everything you'll need for electronics or electrical needs, and it is very accurate on the readings. It seemed more accurate than my own Unity 61E that I love so much. You have also the flashlight, NCV and live functions that come with all modern multimeters that are released to the market these days. But one of the major highlights of this device is the light that shows you where to connect your leads for the different tests you make. If you are a noob or starting or experienced engineer, this is always a great plus to have to avoid mistakes. It is being sold at the time of this recording at 48 euros or around $50 on Kaiweets shop on AliExpress. So it still is a lower price than the one you get on the official Unity AliExpress store, where you can find the Unity 61E at 74 euros and the Unity 61E Plus at 92 euros. I was really impressed with the precision of this multimeter, and being a Unity fan, that kind of make me think if there is a new player in the market that can really challenge their products. At least for this one, it is a very good solution for a much more attractive price. As always, if you are in the market for a multimeter, this, and on my opinion, is a great choice. And please remember that you have the affiliate link to buy this device on the description of this video, or you can also use the affiliate access links here on the screen. Again, thank you for your help, it is really appreciated. If you learned something and this video was useful to you, please smack that like button, and if you haven't already, please subscribe and hit the bell to activate all notifications and be the first one to be notified whenever I upload a new video. That's it for today. I hope to see you in my next video. Until then, stay safe. Cheers!